We are constantly told that we need to find our purpose in our 20s, like it's some magical destination that we're going to reach. But what if I told you, purpose isn't something you find, it's something you need to build? In this video, we are going to break down the biggest myths about purpose, the mindset shift that is going to make you feel way less lost, and we're going to go through some practical steps on how to create a fulfilling life without the pressure to have it all figured out. Okay, let's start here. You are not meant to have your entire life mapped out in your 20s. Now, I know that it feels like you should, especially when you see people online announcing their dream job or they're posting on Instagram like they're living their best life. But the truth is, nobody actually has it all together. Your 20s are not about arriving at an ultimate version of yourself. They're about becoming. This is the exact time that you need to be experimenting, exploring, failing, and growing. Every version of you right now is just a stepping stone to the next one. So instead of fixating on this imaginary destination that we need to reach, we need to start focusing on building a foundation. Start learning what excites you. Start learning what drains you. Pay attention to the people that you vibe with and the environments that help you thrive. We have been taught that purpose is this one big thing that we're meant to find, like finding your soulmate or your dream career. It's just something that you wake up one day and just know what it is. But that's not actually how it works. Purpose is so fluid. It shifts and evolves just like you do as a person. Think about it. You as a 16-year-old, what mattered to you then do the same things matter to you now? I can bet my chances that that isn't the case. And the same will be when you are 30 years old. You won't feel the same things are important to you. So instead of stressing over the perfect purpose, follow what feels meaning to you right now. The clarity that you're waiting for comes with action, not a light bulb moment. It doesn't arrive in your lap. Okay, so here's how we're going to create purpose instead of finding it. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is waiting until they feel ready before they take any action. But the thing is, you can't think your way into your purpose. You have to actually do it. So if you're feeling lost right now, don't freeze. Take this opportunity to experiment. Try new things. Take a course in something. Start a new project. Volunteer somewhere. Shadow someone in a job that you think you might enjoy. Even the wrong path will teach you something valuable. Just think of it like trying a new hobby. If you were interested in starting something new and starting a new hobby, you wouldn't just wait for the perfect hobby to land in your lap and the perfect idea of a hobby. You would actually go out there and research what different hobbies are. You would trial them out. Maybe you'll start piano lessons. Maybe you'll try some painting, some journaling. Maybe some of them wouldn't stick, but each attempt will teach you more and more about what you actually enjoy. Your purpose works the same way. You learn by doing, not just by thinking about it. So many people think that your purpose has to be super big and impressive, something like curing diseases or starting $1 million business or changing the world somehow. But it doesn't have to be that deep. Instead of obsessing over how big your purpose is, just ask yourself 3 questions. What excites me right now? What am I naturally curious about? And what do I enjoy, even if I'm not amazing at it right now? Following your small curiosities is what often will lead you to your biggest breakthroughs. Here's another reality check for you. Most successful people that you know of didn't find their purpose in their first shot. They built it over time. I'll give you an example. Emma Chamberlain. She started off as a YouTuber making really relatable vlogs of her life. She then pivoted into podcasting. She started a coffee business. And now she's a host for things like the Met Gala. She didn't start with that blueprint and that clear idea of where she wanted to end up. She just followed what was exciting to her. And she let her career evolve. She didn't lock herself into one single path. She explored different passions that she had. And she allowed her career to shift as she grew. What I'm trying to say is most people that you even admire and look up to didn't have it all figured out at the start. They just started somewhere. They kept learning and they adjusted their plan along the way. So if you don't have a crystal clear vision of what you want in life right now, that's totally normal. The only thing that you need to do is take the first small step and trust that your purpose is going to unfold as you build on it. Okay, so how are we going to build and discover our purpose? Step number 1, we're going to start following our curiosity instead of searching for this passion of ours. Everyone will tell you, find your passion, find your passion. But that advice I think is really misleading. Passion is built through experiences that you have in life. It's not just discovered in a dream or comes to you out of the blue. So instead of stressing about finding finding your passion, follow your curiosity, and you can do this by asking yourself 3 questions. What topics naturally grab my attention and interest me? What hobbies make me completely lose track of time? What do I love talking about with friends and I could talk about for hours and hours and hours on end? Your curiosity will be the very, very start of the trail that's going to lead you to something much bigger. Okay, step number 2 is to focus on your skills and not just your dreams. Purpose isn't just about what you love doing. It's also about what you're good at doing. But the good news is, even if you feel like you're not good at anything, skills can be built. You can become good at things. So instead of chasing this dream, focus on mastering skills. So if you love writing, start a blog or start freelancing. If you have an interest in business, start learning marketing and sales. Or if you love fashion, try styling or content creation. Building your expertise is what's going to make you valuable. It'll open doors for you, and it often leads to unexpected purpose. Step number 3 is to find what you love to problem solve. One of the best ways to build your purpose is to focus on what problems excite you. Now, I say this because purpose often comes from helping others or solving those meaningful problems. So you can ask yourself, what struggles have I overcome that I would love to help others with? What issues frustrate me that I really want to fix? And what topics do I naturally educate people on without even consciously thinking about it? When you align your skills with something that you care about, your purpose will click into place. Okay, and step number 4 is to simply be okay with change. The biggest truth that I can share with you about purpose is that it is supposed to change. Your interest, your skills, your experiences are all going to evolve. But that is a good thing. So stop putting pressure on yourself to pick the right purpose, and instead just simply ask yourself, what feels meaningful to me today? Because when you give yourself that permission to pivot and be open about it, you will actually open yourself up to even bigger and better opportunities that you could ever have imagined. Okay guys, if you take one thing away from this video, please let it be this: you are not behind and you are not lost. Your 20s are about exploration. They're not about perfection. So stop waiting and start experimenting and take those small steps towards just simply things that excite you. And please just have trust that your purpose is going to unfold before your eyes as you continue moving forward. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. I really, really hope that it was helpful. Let me know in the comments, what is something that you are currently curious about right now that you're going to start exploring? Because I would really, really love to know. And if you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to try and make these card chats a bit of a series because I feel like there are so many topics that I really want to deep dive with you on and just give you some reassurance about life and just share the stuff that I've learned along the way in my 20s and just give you a bit more confidence in yourself, in your life, and make you feel reassured that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.